because I mean, I would love to just be able to cock it like that. Instead, you kind of have to awkwardly, like, I don't know, like little nipples or something. What's up, everybody? It's Print Shoot Repeat here, back with another video. Today we're not talking about anything Glock related. We are going to be doing an unboxing of this VZ61, CZ VZ61 parts kit that just came in the mail from Gunbroker. And I hadn't seen, to my knowledge, anyone else on YouTube that's done like a unboxing of one of these kits, so thought I'd just do it. This kit I got for around $290. I think it was total shipped. It was like right over 300, like 305 with shipping and everything and taxes and stuff. It's from Sarge's Military Surplus, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm really excited to open this because I have already printed out the receiver for my CZ AR 3D printed lower, which uses fire control group from an AR-15, and it goes and makes this way better of a platform, to be honest. I mean, I've never shot a VZ61. The history of CZ VZ61 is very rich, and you've seen them in movies. The Matrix scene where Neo goes in to save Morpheus, and he's dual wielding two of these with barrel shrouds on them. It's extremely badass, and the fact that Ivan from Deterrence Dispense designed this and was able to make some modifications to the receiver to fit the AR fire control group is just extremely badass, and I just can't wait to open this sucker up and see what's in here. So without further ado, let's do this. I'm using my trusty 556 package opening tool. Did cover. There it is. A little bit more info on the VZ61. It's chambered. It's a machine pistol. It was designed as a machine pistol. This is a semi-auto, which I will be installing a normal mil-spec fire control group in. I do have a Rise armament trigger that has like something like a 3.5 pound pull to it that I may install in the future, but I just want to see if it works with sorry, I'm not really talking to the mic properly. I want to see if this works with the standard mil-spec, like how it works with the standard mil-spec parts kit. Fire control group parts before I install like a fancy drop-in trigger, but maybe eventually that's what I'll do. So, all right, come on. Okay, almost there. Okay, got it open. Let's see what's in here. Let's do this. All right, nicely packaged. Some bubble wrap here. Okay. Okay, looks like we've got a nice bag here. Okay, so I see a magazine. These are, you can get them, I think, with the 20 rounders, but wow, that is a dinky little mag. Look at that thing. 10 round magazine, 32 ACP, 7.65 Browning. Like it's working well. It's very greasy, but we'll clean all that off. Wow, I just didn't expect it to be that small, but it does make sense. Like I said, this is a 10 round magazine. That's all I could find it in. You can get 20 rounders for it. Put that aside. All right. Oh wow, so it's all in one bag. focus it here for you. So it's just all zipped up in a Ziploc. What we're after mostly is this upper part. This upper part is the mag release and stuff is the critical components. Everything else is just kind of a cherry on top here. Okay. Of course we've got. All right, let's open this bag first. Move this to the side. What do we have? Okay, so we've already opened our magazine. It was not in the bag. Let's take a look at the rest of what's in here. So, I think one of the coolest parts about these guns are the grips. I just think these grips are cool and kind of unique looking. Wooden, classic. Check me out. Good, nice grip. Feels good. I don't know what kind of wood this is, but looks cool. So we got our grip. We got our magazine. Now, I'm not going to be able to list all the parts perfectly here. I didn't think that this was a threaded barrel. That is not the barrel. That is, oh, so this, it looks like it could be some sort of barrel, but it's not the barrel. It actually, I believe it's a, like a tool that's, you're supposed to use to, it's like an adjustment, like servicing tool, and it actually goes in here, if I'm not mistaken, and it's stored in here. I may be wrong on that, but I think that's the use for that, which is fairly odd that such a big piece of, okay, a big piece of metal is just kind of stowed in the grip. All right, don't want to lose any of these parts. Got this little guy here. Put him down. Oh. Okay, next thing we got is this. Like I said, I don't know each of these parts and necessarily what they do yet. Ivan has a great tutorial on how to assemble one of these, so I'm not going to be doing an assembly video. I probably will show parts of me putting it together, but if you guys want to know how to assemble one of these, I'm not the resource for that because I am not an experienced. I did not design the lower, and you should check out Ivan for all things tutorial, and obviously read the README thoroughly. Okay, moving on. Like I said, I really don't want to lose any of these parts. This is a piece of the bolt, I assume. Like I said, I may be completely wrong on some of this stuff. The bolt, I think, is actually in the other box. What we got? Next thing is this circular ring here. Like my knowledge of gunsmithing and gun assembly is pretty minimal, so please don't be too hard on me in knowing what each of these parts is. This, I'm not that stupid. This is a trigger, some part of the trigger. So, if I'm not mistaken, these come actually as, they don't ship you the full auto parts, but in order to make this compliant and not a machine gun, you have to get separate safety selector switch, which they don't include in this kit. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't make it full auto with what they give you. So that's that. Let's put this thing down. Trigger. So we won't be using this trigger because the great thing about this lower, this 3D printed CZAR lower as it uses the AR fire control group parts. So this, I believe, this here, I know what this is. Next thing up is magazine release, if I'm not mistaken. It's the magazine release. I could turn this into an ASMR video if you guys want. No, I'm not. Alright, what is next? Oh yeah, this is the safety selector. So, maybe they do include it, but it's not full auto. I think the kit said that it included everything but the safety selector and one other thing which I'm drawing a blank on. So, yeah, the VZ61. Okay, we got our hammer. I think that's the hammer. Hammer next. Alright, these parts are a little small and dinky, so I'm just going to kind of gently lay them out here on the table so that I don't lose any. I think they would be better suited in a magnetic bowl, which I'm going to go grab right now. Okay, so we got our magnetic bowls, we don't lose anything. This, I'm not sure what that is. I assume it looks like some kind of pin maybe that goes in the front of the receiver. I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty lost when it comes to various parts. Let's see, what are these? We're saving the best for last. I'm going to be opening the barrel and the slide and the bolt, so stay tuned here. We got these parts here. And I don't know how many of these I'm going to be using, like I said. They're fairly greasy, as expected. Part of the trigger, I assume, here. Another pin. Oh. And then the rest are really tiny springs that I will really try not to lose. Okay, and I'm going to hold them all up. I think the CZAR belt only uses a couple of these, 2 or 3 of these springs. Put them in that bowl. All right, so there you go. This is what's included in the first bag. So I'm gonna put these smaller parts here in the bowl. A lot of these are from the OEM VZ61, which we will not be using. So I think I got all the small parts out of the way. Let's take a look at this slide and this barrel and this bolt. Boom. Alright, let's open this sucker up. Open this sucker up. Oh, and yes, also the folding stock, which is very cool. Alright. Okay, let's put these things down here. Boom. Got our upper. We've got our folding stock. So all of the VZ61s came with this folding stock, and the history, you can find a lot on the history of the VZ61 on YouTube. I'm certainly not the most knowledgeable, but I do know that they were, I mean, if you want to know the absolute most, go check out Forgotten Weapons on the VZ61. But these, I believe, at first were issued in the early 60s to check, like, special ops guys. Small amounts of them, and after realizing how effective they were as like a sidearm, they started issuing them to the greater Czech military, particularly, I think, tank operators. They had a special holster, which I would love to get one of those. I think you can find them on eBay or Gunbroker pretty easily, but There's a special like leather pouch holster that would keep this whole thing, and you could keep it on your waist or on your leg, and you would just open the flap, and you would have this 10 rounder in there, and you would spend the 10 rounds, and then you'd have two 20-round magazines in the holster alongside it, which gave a fair amount of firepower. I kind of want to see how these magazines, I want to put a little bit of 32 ACP in these just to see how it loads, but maybe we'll do that in a little bit. For now, let's take a look at this, the condition that this upper is in here. It's certainly not brand new. I mean, it's military surplus, but it looks like it's in decent shape. I mean, it could probably, it's definitely gonna need a cleaning. This bolt. So this is a top ejecting gun. Casings come out the top. These sights, let's take a look down these sights. Fascinating. A little V-notch kind of sight there. And there's the bolt. Wow. I mean, it looks like it's in decent shape. I mean, all things considered. It's wild. So you cock it like that with these little like circular dimples. It's kind of a strange cocking mechanism. I don't know if you could 3D print something strong enough to replace that. Something tells me, unless it's in like nylon or something really durable, it'd be pretty hard to do something. But I wonder if there's anything aftermarket that is a little bit bigger than this, because I mean, I would love to just be able to cock it like that. Instead, you kind of have to awkwardly, like, I don't know, like little nipples or something. It's a very odd design, but I think it adds to the legend and coolness of this particular gun. These sights, I think, you can flip them. Maybe oh, there it goes. Took a little bit of force there. You can flip them. They have a 450. As you can see there, they have a 450 notch. This is the normal. This is a little bit bigger of the sight. Notch there, and then you go to 450 like that. Yep. All right, let's take a look at the bolt in the barrel. The bolt should just come out here. Or, well, let's figure out how to take the bolt out. Do you have to, like, unscrew these handles somehow? No, I think I did see this in the video with Ivan. I think you have to pull this back, and then you can, like, oh, well, this is, now I feel like a little bit of a dumbass here. How do I get this thing off? Watch me struggle for a bit here. The barrel, I think, barrel's in there. I'll have to clean that barrel a little bit. I want to know how to get this bolt out, because do you unscrew these things? Alright, well, one sec. I'm going to figure this out real quick and do some Googling, and I'll be right back. Oh, hold up. They just came out. Do you just pull it out? Oh, shit. Alright, no Googling necessary. I guess these things just pop out? Oh, very strange, but hey, we got it out. Guess we're not taking a break. There goes the bolt. Boom. Let's take a look at the bolt close up. Nice. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. Bolt carrier and the bolt itself. Nice. So, yeah. The logo there. Recoil spring. Looks like it's functioning just fine. Everything looks tip top to me. I mean, it's a little greased up. I'm going to do a little cleaning of it, but Yeah, it's a little tiny little bolt in there. I mean, it's not tiny. It's decent size for how little the gun is, I guess. So we won't be adding this stock onto our build because that would make it an SPR, of course. And we don't want to be on the bad side of the ATF. That is for sure. ATF, if you're watching, I will not put this on there, okay? It is merely going to be used as hanger for coat. Oh no, not a hanger for coat, because we know what hangers for coat really are, but no. I'm going to use it as a tool for like picking ice out of my car windshield. Yes. Okay. Now I still don't know what this is. Can someone tell me what this is? Do you know? Do you know what this is? So, got me some PMC 32 Auto, 71 grain full metal jacket. Luckily, I mean, the price on this, $25. I mean, given the situation with ammo, felt lucky that I was able to find one box, let alone, I think I got 6 boxes of this in preparation for building it. I just wanted to have the ammo, and luckily, 32 ACP where I'm at is easier to find than 9mm. So, and they didn't give me a limit on how many boxes of it I could get, so I was just like, all right, let's do it. Okay, let's open up this box and try not to ruin the cardboard. I don't want this to be an unboxing video on the ammo, but hold on one second. Oh, there we go. All right, let's take a look at the round itself here. It's a pretty dinky little round. It's, I guess I would say, kind of like a mix between if a 9mm and somewhere in between a 9mm and a 22, I guess. Kind of bridging the gap there. Tiny little round. Let's put our first round into the magazine and see how it fades. See how it loads. Alright, there's one. So, it's nice that this is not it's nice that it's a double feed. So you can just pop it in. It's just like an AK or something. You can just pop in each round rather than sliding them in like you would a Glock magazine or something. Just kind of easy on the thumbs. What is that, 4? No, it's 5. Alright, 5 more. I really wish I had the 20 rounders, but maybe I'll get some soon. Okay. 6. Something about a metal steel magazine that just feels right. The weight of it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Real easy. Let's see if it'll fit an 11th in there. Probably not. Nope. Alright. Well, it's a 10-round magazine. Alright. Well, that has been a extra long unboxing of the VZ61's parts kit. And I cannot wait to put mine together. I'll keep you guys posted on the build, and I'll do a whole full video on it pretty soon. Until then, print, shoot, repeat, out.